Well, Johnny, glorious sunshine out here on a Monday. What kind of session have you put the lads through this morning?
Obviously a bit of work, a bit of match prep, not too strenuous because obviously it's a quick turnaround from Saturday to Tuesday, and we're on the road again after a decent amount of travel Saturday. So it's finding a balance really. Obviously we have to get out here today. We have to get some work into the boys. We have to get some structure around what we want to do tomorrow. We'll back that up with some video work and do our final preps with their brains tomorrow and save their legs. So it's just getting that balance on a Monday when you play Tuesday night of getting the work in but making sure that they're fresh as well.
Of course, the last time we met Swindon was at the start of that tremendous unbeaten run that we had. Since, of course, then Saturday, they're beaten by Morecambe, so a bit of indifferent form from them at the moment.
Yeah, up and down, but I think that's the league for you. On their day, they're capable of some really strong performances and strong results. We had a tough game with them in that home game. Had to come from behind to get something from the game. So I'm expecting more of the same. I think they've got an experienced manager who knows how to set a team up, and I think he's got them playing to their strengths. So not expecting an easy task going down there, but where we are, 7 games to go, we're in a really good position, and we go there with confidence, building on what we've done on Saturday. Was a really, really good performance, I felt. And we nearly got all 3 points at the league leaders, just got pegged back at the end, but loads to like, and I'm really enjoying the way that we're playing at the minute. And I think if we carry on focusing on that and the performance, I think results will definitely come. But we always respect the opposition and make sure that we do the work on them too.
What a position to be in, though. 7 games to go. Tremendous feeling that going around the club at the moment. But the stakes are high at the moment, as you say.
Yeah, every game's huge now. So you have to move on from Saturday. Whatever happened, we would have moved on really quickly, put that one to bed, focus on the next one. So the next game is always now at this stage is the big one. So we can't even look past this and think about Harrogate and what we're going to do there. We have to think about Swindon Tuesday night. 7 to go, 7 massive games. I said it about being a 10-game season, and we've got 5 points from the first 3 of those, and unbeaten in that too. So, and it could have been more, could have easily been more, of course. So we're doing a lot of things right. There's stuff that we need to tidy up on, as always. But what a great position we're in. We're relishing every game, and we go into every game confident.
Potentially, of course, it's a really big week in League Two in terms of fixtures, but I suppose all we can do is control what we can control.
Yeah, of course. Look, you're always going to look at who's playing who. We know you can't avoid it. It's just human nature, isn't it? So we know that that there's big games all around that league. There's people in and around us playing against each other, teams playing against each other. But like you say, we can't affect that. What we can do is focus on trying to go to Swindon and get 3 points, and then when you've got 3 points in the bag, it makes it easier looking at the other scores coming in. So, but there's more of that to come. Obviously, we have to play teams in and around us. So this is the next biggest game, because it's the next one. It's a huge game, and then after that, the next one and the next one, and so on. And before you know it, we'll be right down to 2 or 3. So it's gonna come quick. Saturday to Tuesday is such a quick turnaround. Then we've got the Easter weekend, so before you know it, it's going to be over. So we want to enjoy it. The club hasn't been in this position for a long time, and I think it's important that we all recognise where we are and we all try and enjoy it, as much as that's difficult at times. But we've come a long way, and with 7 games to go, fighting it out at the top end of the table is where we wanted to be. So it's good.
That's it. Yourself, Terry, you've been building towards this, and it's all heading in the right direction now.
Yeah, of course. And even obviously before we come in, football club hadn't been in this position for a while, and we've waited a long time. So we're pleased with where we're at, but we haven't, like Terry says, we haven't come all this way. Just to come all this way, we want to finish the job. It's difficult, it's hard, everyone's fighting for their lives, everyone's got something to play for, so but to be in and amongst it and be in this position is a privilege.
And to have the support, the fan base that we've got around us as well, such a travelling army that we saw at the weekend, that can help us so much.
Unbelievable, yeah, it was great. My missus was in behind the goal with a crowd, and Bezos Bezo's missus, and they loved it. They just said it was like the atmosphere was incredible, and support's been amazing, and we need it. We need everyone. We just need everyone at the whole football club just pulling in the same direction for this last month or whatever it is now, 4 or 5 weeks. We need a real team effort, and together we can do something special.
Team news, anything fresh to report from over the weekend?
No. Obviously the ones that missed out, I think we spoke to you Friday, didn't I? Miles, was going to miss a few games, but Joe Piggott's been training. Joe's been training. Like, so there's obviously a few lads that missed out on being in the squad. James Furlong, travelled with us but wasn't in the squad. So, but they're all available. So it's just looking at Swindon, looking at what we need, looking at what we need to start, who we need to come on and help us, and picking the starting 11 that we feels right, and getting a balanced bench.
Just one last thing to talk about as well. I mean, youth development plays such an important role at this club. I mean, at the moment, you look down the ranks, you've got like Morgs going for the title with Dorking, Sidders scoring goals for Enfield, young Harry Hedges bagging hat-tricks, even Riley Horan coming up with a debut goal for Walton at the weekend. So that must really excite you in terms of going forward. Yeah,
I love it. And see, I've got a really good working relationship with Simon Clark. Known him for a long time, obviously, even before coming. Both of us coming here, we worked together before. So that definitely helps that we work together really closely. He keeps me updated on how they're doing, and really across it as far as the youth boys, and the loan system's great for us. For Sidders to be out, playing regular football, that's what he needs. He needs that men's football, that senior football that we can't obviously provide him with at the minute. But it's a great platform to go and show that one day he's going to be in our team. I'm using Harry as an example. There's loads of others that have used it well. So the future's good, future's bright for this football club. The academy always, they produce, they do great, and if they're good enough, they'll get opportunities in my team.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, John.
All right, cheers, Rob.